Necklaces. These have been a fan favorite. These have been a bestseller. We've sold thousands and thousands of these. What if today we did something very, very special on this big, bold look? It's woven, it's faceted, it's hand cut, it's handmade, it's beautifully polished. Each one of these is 18 inches in length, plus you get the extender. It is a collar of color. You're gonna choose if you want the orange coral, the genuine Afghanistan lapis, or the beautiful turquoise. That's Heavenly Well Lake turquoise, all natural gemstones. You're gonna get the lowest price that we have ever offered, but it's only here as long as our quantities last. Our regular price was over $219. Average retail price for something of this incredible technique, all this beautiful labor-intensive designs. Right now, we're doing it not for over $200, but for less than $90. So orange coral is our most limited. I know they're all gonna go very, very quickly. Jay, I know you take a lot of pride in this piece because it is so different. It's so smooth, it's so flattering, it's so fun, it's so easy to wear. It really is a winner at any price, not to mention our sale price today.
You know, I look at this numerous different ways. We just developed this in the past year and a half. We started to do woven materials. And the interesting thing about this, the very first design that we did in the woven type look, I was sitting at a meeting, and we all got together, and what we do, it's like show and tell, right? You show kind of what you've designed, what we're doing, we talk about it, and then we decide, kind of which direction we're gonna go. The first woven necklace that I actually got to see, they brought it in, and I picked it up, I looked at it, I said, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing I've seen in forever. I just was ooh and ah, and everybody, they were like ooh and ah, and we're all going around. Everybody, the excitement level is just really crazy. And I'm just like so thrilled on how it lays and how it feels. And then I said, this is great, but no. I said, no, we can't do this. And oh my gosh.
You vetoed this.
I vetoed it, and just to show you how much power I have, of course now you're seeing it, right? But I told him there's no way that we can do this. It's absolutely not. It's not that we don't have the ability to do it, obviously we do. But can you imagine the time, the effort that goes into making one of these? I want you to think about this. In the lapis, so you get the faceted lapis, you've got the faceted Indonesian orange coral, Heavenly Well Lake. Of course, we don't facet the turquoise, but it's genuine Heavenly Well Lake turquoise. These are all genuine materials. So I want you to think about this. Number one, you have to cut 3 to 3.5 millimeter beads, round beads. So that's where you first start this. You take the natural raw material and you're cutting it in these really, really small beads. They're not, the smaller the bead, the harder it is to make it, and the more beads it takes to do a design, because I don't do anything small. I don't like small itsy bitsy. We like things with presence. So then you think about that. After they make them into a round bead, they have to drill them all. They have to be center drilled. I want you to think about somebody sitting there with a diamond bit, right? It's a little tool that they use, and they put it with a pair of tweezers, I'm not kidding, and then they have the drill and they center drill it. I mean, it's just crazy. It's amazing to watch them do it as far as being able to do it. But just to prep the material is beyond,
so every bead
labor intensive.
Has a tiny drilled hole.
Right, in the center.
Every bead has to be laced almost like a crochet.
Well, they have to be faceted.
Has to be hand woven.
After they drill them, then they have to facet them. For the faceted beads, for the lapis and the coral, they had to facet them. So with the turquoise, they just polished it. With the faceting, though, that's how you're finishing them. When you facet something, that's how you finish it. And that's why you get the sparkle, the gleam. And then comes my no part, where I said, no way, we're not doing this. Are you kidding me? Think about the labor factor in weaving these. These are hand woven. They have to get it all perfect, otherwise it will not lay correctly. I'm telling you, you get one bead out of place, out of sync, with the tightness or whatever, it will ruin the whole necklace. It will kink. It won't look right.
Interesting.
So what really was interesting is that when I say no, that to everybody that I work with, much to their credit, means, okay,
Let's try it.
now we're going to prove to you that we can. And they did. And the artists, I give them so much credit for this. They actually figured out different ways that they could actually manufacture and keep the time. It's still, that being said, when we were making this and we were selling it at the original price, do you know that we had such a narrow margin? It was almost no margin whatsoever. And I'm just, that is the reality. You can't, are you kidding me? You couldn't eat, I mean, the price that they're showing at, this is just literally giving it to you. There is no reality to this that you could make this design. If I could do it and sell it to you that price, do you don't think I wouldn't do that all day long? Of course. My big thing is not only give you unique, give you different, give you real, but give you the biggest bang for your buck. That's what I do. You know, that's our whole goal, is to do that for you. So this is like an extreme value. And what I love about it, and I'm not gonna put words in your mouth, but when you put this on, right? And the same thing, Erin, when you have this on, does it feel, it feels like a ribbon, right?
Yeah, very silky, very
like a
smooth.
silk ribbon. It would be a good thing. I mean, I've actually worn one of these.
Very flexible, and it's lightweight too. Also,
and it lays nice.
It's adjustable
right
around the back. So if you were to get two, and I know that I just got a heads up, the lapis is going very, very quickly. The first to sell out might be the orange coral. Because you can adjust the length, you could put two together.
Well,
and
you know
have
how
them
this was
layered.
on what I thought was a
you
cool
could have
look.
one a little bit longer than the other, or you could mix and match.
You know what I thought was cool?
You could do the
when you had her
turquoise
on
and the lapis?
on the
yeah, one of each color.
One of each colored layered. I mean, that's a cool look. Now, I'm not saying, okay, I'm not saying you have to buy all three, but I'm saying that would be a really, really cool look. And if you think about it, if you just bought two, you would be paying less than what we were selling one for. And originally what we were selling one for was a fantastic, incredible deal. One that, like I said, we didn't make anything. I mean, the margin was so thin, you were just like, wow. But we wanted to keep the prices down. And so that's why we were able to sell it at that. So you could buy two for less than what one really would cost. And that's the one that we sold, the original price on this was the reality of what it should sell for. And that was at our great value, not what it would retail for.
Do not miss this opportunity buy. We have never revealed this under $100 until this incredible visit. We just took more than $100 off the price. Try a color. You're getting all genuine gemstones, and you're getting something that is handmade. You're getting something that is hand woven. All of them are so beautiful. You might want more than one, and because they're so fluid and silky
See
and
what
flexible,
you're doing now?
you could actually create a bracelet, right?
But you know, well, it's not even making a bracelet, but I just wanted you to demonstrate what you just did. So you're just playing with it, which is really cool. Do you see you just wrap that around your finger, right? Okay, think about what design that you could do that with. And here again, that is because of how they're handcrafted. But it's like wearing a ribbon of gemstone around your neck. It's like a silk ribbon. That's how they feel.
No one's doing anything like this.
I don't know anybody else that's even doing anything close to this.
I love how it sparkles. I love how flashy it is. It looks so much more expensive than what it is. Don't you love going directly to the mine? That's what we're doing. It's called Mine Finds for a reason. And Jay King is our ultimate Indiana Jones of gemstones. He goes into the mine so we don't have to. We've got a mystery deal on the other side. We'll be waiting for you right after this.